find it?
Yeah, we had to choose our own app.
And how did that make you feel?
Very good.
Do you think it had an effect on your use of the app because you found it yourself?
Yeah.
How was it different?
Like, she trusts us to go get some fraction games on the App Store. And you get other maths games and all that.
Well, I did my reading because one night I just decided to get on my iPad and I had a book, Gulliver's Travels, and it really helped me. I started reading it every night and then that got me into reading books. And then I did it with my maths and it worked.
What do you think's been the best part about using the iPads? It's hard, isn't it?
Well, I reckon the best part has been watching some of the really reluctant boys, in my case,
Yes.
get into their learning and get motivated and want to do follow up by themselves without my intervention. That's been really good for me. It's got an instant wow factor. That's another reason that I like it. You know, it's got all the whistles and balloons, and they relate to all that, and they get instant feedback from their work.
And we thought, we were wondering at the start of the program that, you know, it was bells and whistles and all nice things at the start. Do you think that has worn off?
I actually don't think it has with the presentations. Like, they're still trying to they still spend a lot of time working on their creations and putting in the speech bubbles with the photos and effects and time effects. I actually think they've tried to increase their knowledge rather than saying, oh, this is a boring activity or we're over that part.
They certainly haven't got sick of it.
And was there something in the trial this year that you were surprised about with the use of the iPads?
I was surprised in the ability to be able to use different apps within the classroom setting, especially watching your class with maths and choosing an app that they actually can relate to, and they actually then work with that app and that can explain their learning. And I didn't think that we would get to that stage that they could actually choose apps that were relevant and we wouldn't have to be constantly watching and seeing what they're doing.
Yeah, I guess the other thing that I did like was you'd set the task and then they chose the app, and so it becomes less teacher directed and more student focused, and you know, sometimes you feel like, oh, am I doing enough? But in fact you are, because they've actually taken a bit of ownership of it. So that's been really good in one sense, and difficult in that I as a teacher have to have a little bit less control, step back a bit.
But at times I think one of the other things that's been interesting is actually watch some of those kids that used to be quite isolated becoming quite popular within the class setting because they've got the technology skills and they're willing to share them with one another. I can think of two boys that I would have put on the out, would have said that normally they would have been on the out, but because of the technology they're willing to share their skills and knowledge. They've got older people trying to come up to them and befriend them because they've got something that the others don't have.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You can, if someone says get this one, it might not suit how you learn, but if you can do it yourself, you can have, like if you click on the game, it says that you can see how it works, and if it's, because different people learn different ways, so it's better to find them yourself, because this game might suit someone but it won't suit you, and this other game might suit you and not someone else, so it's better to find it yourself and just browse around yourself, because you can find what helps you, because everyone's completely different.
Like, they've just become so much a part of your day now that you don't really even have to think about it, and the more you know, the better you get, and the better you get, the more you want to know, and that applies to the kids as well. So yeah, very successful, and I think the biggest buzz for me is watching those boys really get into their work.
So would you, if you were offered them again, would you have them?
Certainly, yes.
I definitely would.
Yeah, definitely.
I find it hard teaching.
Well, at home I do lots of keynote presentations without anyone asking me, because the iPad is just so fun and easy to use, and when I'm working on it, it's just like...
And there's such a good way of recording the skills that have been learnt over the time, like if they use something like Sound Note or their keynotes, Poplets, and you can actually see their growth if they're recorded, especially the recordings, and being able to instantly give them to us, so all their work is on our computers and we're not trying to search through books to find a piece of work to assess.
So would you say the iPads are useful for assessment?
Very, very, and also useful for students assessing students. Our camp retail, we did we had an assessment that not only I set up for them, but they assessed each other, and because it's there on the big screen, it's very easy for them all to be involved in that.
That's one thing I've noticed, that by having the iPads, students are more willing to share their work. They're wanting to get out the front and actually present their work. So students that would normally sit on the outer have all of a sudden saying, oh, can we go next, can we go next, can we share our work, can we read this aloud? And so it's developing those skills, and they don't realise that they're actually developing those literacy skills of presenting.
It is very enjoyable, and you can do a lot of stuff on it. You can just buy random apps that are really helpful to learn. I feel a bit technical.
One word that would describe the use of the iPad in the classroom.
Creativity.
Awesome.
Engaging.
Helpful.
Exciting.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Excellent. Fantabulous.